Here's my visual hook. Maybe that's why you clicked on this video. But I don't know what to talk about. So today was kind of a hard day for me as far as work goes. It was just one of those days where I was on the phone constantly. I was on the phone from about 8 a.m. till just about 8 p.m. almost the entire day, with maybe a 30-minute break in between. Um, and it was brutal. That's actually one of the parts I do not like about my job right now. I do not like talking to people on the phone all day. I'm like, can you just let me do my own thing? Um, Part of who I am and what I feel like I am meant to do or I enjoy doing is being a creator. And it's part of the reason why I've started making these videos, because it gives me a chance to have a creative outlet and just talk about things that I want to talk about, rather than talk about why this person's plumbing isn't working, or how we have to move this on the schedule, or why this thing turned into a disaster. I'm not interested in talking about plumbing. I'd rather talk about things that I'm interested in. So after about 8 o'clock at night, when I finally got off the phone, I needed to clean my house. So I turned on the 5-hour course put out by Caleb Ralston about starting your personal brand. And I just listened to that while I cleaned. And oh my gosh, it is so good. I have not even finished listening to it. I had to come out here and record before this hunt goes completely down. I'm running out of daylight. But it was so good. Such a good course. It was amazing. And I am going to implement everything that he does. I want to make a video probably either tomorrow or Saturday. Today's Thursday. I'm filming this, by the way. And I'm going to make a video of some of the things that I'm implementing from the course that I'm listening to right now. He has a workbook that he gives you with the course, or with the video, and I just want to share that with you guys. I want to share a little bit about kind of what I'm trying to do with this YouTube channel, and a little bit more about me, so that I can create a YouTube channel that I'm actually interested in making videos for. He talked about how many people who have built personal brands absolutely are just disgusted with their own personal brand, because they feel like they've built a prison around themselves, surrounded by things that they don't really want to talk about, because they don't really have any passion about it. It's just what everybody else is doing, and so they thought that that's what they should be doing too. But what Caleb teaches is that your personal brand needs to be about things that you are interested in, or things that I am interested in. And so I am sharing this journey publicly, and in being so gung-ho about this, like, maybe it's not gung-ho to some people, but to me, I'm making a video every single day, or at least as many days as I possibly can. I'm doing my best to record every single day. And if I'm going to be doing that, I need to be talking about things that I love. Because if I were to talk about plumbing every single day, oh man, I can guarantee you this channel would not make more than 10 videos. So I'm going to be talking about things that I'm interested in. I'm going to be talking about marketing. I'm going to be talking about why I feel like college is not worth it anymore. It used to be, and that my parents' generation grew up, and going and getting a degree was like a really, really good thing to do, because you can get a job with that. But I feel like now it's changed, and going to college and getting a degree does not necessarily mean you're going to be guaranteed a job anymore. probably never technically was, but it's even less valuable than it used to be in my contrarian belief. But I'm going to be talking about things that I'm actually passionate about. And I'm going to be filming in environments where I'm comfortable. This is my backyard. I'm sitting on my dad's lawnmower that he let me borrow because my backyard is much bigger than his. I'm renting, by the way. I'm not living. This is not my house, not my yard. But I still have to mow the lawn. But I'm going to be also filming at times when I've got things I've got to do as a dad, as a person who's working 40 hours and going to school full time. I'm going to have to make the time to make these videos. And if that just so happens to be while I'm mowing the lawn, or while I'm golfing in my little bit of free time, or while I'm driving to school or to work or to the grocery store, that's why a lot of the videos I filmed so far have been just literally in the car, because I have 10 minutes to drive and record a video. I didn't have anywhere to go tonight, but I did have to record this video because I made a promise to myself and to you, anybody who's been watching, that I'd be recording every day. And I actually got a comment this morning from somebody. I believe her name was Janine. I can't remember, but Janine, if you're watching this, you know who you are. And she was letting me know that ever since she saw the first video of mine that she saw, she's been binge watching all of my videos, and that made me feel really, really good. Just to know that what I'm saying is actually resonating with some of you. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate the understanding of how difficult it is to actually yap into the camera. I'm just practicing right now. I'm doing my absolute best. I don't expect these videos to go viral ever, for that matter, but I don't expect these videos to go viral because I'm just getting in the reps. I'm just practicing right now. Just doing as much as I can to get into the habit of making videos. And when I learn from these videos, I'm trying to learn a little bit as I go every day. I'm trying to get better at speaking and better at looking at the camera and better at smiling. I'm not very good at that part yet, but trying to get 1% better every time. And so maybe after I've made 100 videos, I will be 100% better at making videos than the very first video I made. So twice as good. And if I can just keep doing that, if I can stay consistent, maybe I'll have something that's more worth watching to more people and worth sharing. But also, I really want to do this just to do something that's hard. I heard a quote recently that we live in a world in 2026 where it's so easy to be comfortable, because if you want to, you can work from home, you can spend the rest of your night on your couch watching Netflix, scrolling through Instagram, and just being comfortable and never achieving anything. And so my goal is to be uncomfortable, at least uncomfortable now, so that I can achieve something that I want, so that I can achieve what I'm seeing on the other side of that screen when I'm scrolling on Instagram. When I see people like, oh, we just got back from our cabin trip. I want a cabin so bad. I'd love to have a cabin, but I'm never going to have a cabin from sitting on the couch. I guess I do it with one hand, scrolling, ever. Because being comfortable is not how you grow. There are growth pains. They're called growth pains for a reason, because when you grow, it's uncomfortable. And I want to grow as a person. I want to make myself uncomfortable, and I want to make these videos, and I want to earn $1 million and have $1 million in my checking account by the time I'm 32 years old. That's not common. That would be the exception. I don't know anybody personally my age that's ever done that. I've never met anybody in my life that's done that. I know there are people online, but as far as I know, they're all fake because they're all online. As far as you know, I'm fake, but I'm trying to be as real as I can. Matter of fact, you keep seeing, if you're watching this, you might be seeing my eyes drift over there because there are 3 deer that just walked into my backyard, and maybe they'll walk into the background of the shot if they get comfortable. But I want to be uncomfortable because I'm tired of being comfortable and achieving nothing. I look at myself in 50 years when I'm 76 years old, and my grandkids come up to me and they ask, "What did you do, Grandpa? What did you do when you were our age?" And I don't want to look back and say, I scrolled, I did nothing, I was comfortable with the life I had, and so I never achieved anything, I never accomplished anything, I never grew. I just stayed on my couch. And I never bought a house, and I kept living paycheck to paycheck for my entire life because it was more comfortable to go sit on my couch and scroll or play video games than it was to, after work and after dinner and after playing with my family, come outside and film a video on YouTube talking about how I've been making videos for 2 weeks and I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I know that I want to accomplish something more than scrolling by the time I'm 76 years old. So, if you are somebody who doesn't want to look back at yourself when you're 76 years old, sitting in your rocking chair, and your grandkids ask you, "Grandpa, why are you still working? Why don't you have a house yet? Why are you just spending your whole life playing Fortnite and scrolling? Why didn't you do anything with your life?" If you're somebody who is afraid of that future, leave a comment about what you're going to do today to change that. What are you going to do to be uncomfortable and grow rather than sit on your couch and be comfortable? Anyways, thank you for watching. Right now, in my last video, I talked about manifesting, and the video before that, I talked about manifesting. And right now, I am manifesting that many subscribers are coming to this YouTube channel, and that this YouTube channel is actually going to benefit those who watch my videos, and that I will have $1 million in my checking account by the age 32, and that I will be able to show other people this journey and help them to accomplish something similar, or whatever your dream is. Just how to accomplish your dreams and maybe even do it publicly. But that's what I'm manifesting right now. I said that in my video yesterday, and the next morning I had another subscriber. So far, it works. I'm gonna keep the dice rolling. All right. Have a good night.